I pretended to be dying to see which friends would actually care. The results changed everything. Last month, I made what might have been the stupidest decision of my entire life, but it taught me more about human nature than any book or lecture ever could. I decided to fake my own terminal illness just to see who would actually stick around when things got tough. The experiment lasted 3 weeks and completely destroyed my worldview in ways I never expected. It started during one of those late-night scrolling sessions where you question everything about your existence. I was lying in bed at 2 in the morning, going through social media and seeing all these posts about friendship and loyalty. Everyone always talks about having your back, but deep down I wondered if any of my friends would actually be there if something serious happened to me. The thought kept gnawing at me for days until I came up with this twisted plan. The setup was surprisingly simple. I created a fake medical report using online templates and some basic photo editing skills. Nothing too dramatic, just some blood work results that looked concerning enough to warrant further testing. I even researched the symptoms and progression of a rare autoimmune condition to make everything seem believable. The whole preparation took about a week, during which I felt increasingly nervous about what I was about to do. I started by telling my closest friend from college about the suspicious test results. His reaction was immediate and intense. He dropped everything to come over with takeout and spent the entire evening asking questions about doctors and treatment options. For the first time in months, we talked about real things instead of just work and sports. He even offered to drive me to appointments and help research specialists. Watching him genuinely care made me feel simultaneously guilty and grateful. The news spread naturally through our friend group over the next few days. Some people responded exactly how I expected: quick texts expressing concern followed by radio silence. Others surprised me completely. My gym buddy, who I always considered more of an acquaintance, showed up at my apartment with groceries and insisted on helping with household chores. He said he remembered how exhausted his mom had been during her treatments and wanted to make sure I was eating properly. Meanwhile, some of my oldest friends seemed to vanish into thin air. These were people I had known for over a decade, shared countless memories with, and considered part of my inner circle. They would send the occasional message asking how I was doing, but when I mentioned feeling scared or needing support, they would change the subject or suddenly become too busy to respond. The silence hurt more than any physical pain could have. About 10 days into the experiment, something unexpected happened that completely changed the trajectory of my plan. My neighbor, an elderly woman I barely knew beyond polite hallway conversations, knocked on my door with a homemade casserole. She had overheard me talking to someone about medical issues and wanted to help. We ended up talking for hours about her late husband's battle with illness